Collectors Confessions Live, the best live show on YouTube. That's right, I said it. It's the best live show on YouTube. Hopefully this week we don't have the technical difficulties that we had last week. 2025 didn't start off so great. What we do here is we go over the comic books we bought for the week. We make suggestions to you. We also give you some recommendations for next week's comics. We buy a lot of comic books here at Collectors Confessions. Check out our videos from Tuesday. Tuesday, we looked at a very rare card set from Fredonia Funny Works. We're going to go deeper and deeper into that. We're going to try to interview all of the artists that were in it. It's very rare. Most collectors, even experts like us, do not know what Fredonia Funny Works is. Try to figure it out. Go watch it. And check out our video from this past Saturday. Our most expensive haul ever, coming right from Disney. This week, we're going back to Queen's Comic Party. So check out our video on Saturday. Sunday, very special day. We are going live from Comics Con here on Staten Island at the St. George Theater. We are going to be recording. Come say hello. Come hang out with us. You could be on our show. Without any further ado, let's look at the comic books we bought for the week. I see Brian's on here. I see Comic Plug's on here. Comic Plug never misses an episode of this. First out of the gate, Feral, number 9. Tony Fleeks, one of our favorite authors. And Trish Forster. This series is really, really good. If you haven't looked at it, look at how cool that artwork is. Cute animals in some really horrific stories. Let's look. That's our only indie. One indie this week. Let's look at our DC. First up, Action Comics number 1082. John Ridley writing. Inaki Miranda is doing the artwork. This series is weekly now, as I say every week, and it has been good. Batman and Robin number 4. Mark Waid, who has taken a role at DC back like it was the 1990s. Chris Samney doing the writing. This series is fantastic. Great look at the developing relationship between Batman and Robin. Absolutely fantastic. Batman and Superman World's Finest number 35. Guess who's writing it? Yes, Mark Waid again writing that. It is another good series. Some really interesting stories. I think that Diamond did that to themselves. That's my opinion. I think that it's going to hurt comic book shops a lot because now who's distributing? They're going to have to come up with something. I've heard rumors that there's groups that want to buy Diamond and try to continue it. Let's see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the major two buy Diamond, to be honest with you. Black Lightning number 3. Brandon Thomas writing. Fico Osio doing the artwork. This episode is called, we're comparing the Absolute Line and the Ultimate Line. As Comic Plug knows, I just started reading the Ultimate Line. It is fantastic. The Ultimate Line, Ultimate Spider-Man is probably the best comic book on the newsstands right now. The story is great. The fact that Peter becomes Spider-Man later on in life, has 2 kids, has a wife, it's great. I have been blazing through them once I started reading it. It's great. DC Absolute, another good storyline. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, and I'm a DC guy more than a Marvel guy, but it's good. I think Wonder Woman's probably the best of the 3. You let me know what you think. What do you like better in the comments? Do you like Absolute at DC or Marvel's Unlimited right now? Ultimate. Why did I say Unlimited? Ultimate. Challengers of the Unknown number 2. Christopher Cantwell doing the writing. All of these newer titles that DC's doing tie in some way into the Justice League Unlimited, building the new Justice League and how it's interacting with the DC universe. All of the heroes have come together again. All the heroes are fighting as one, but there's some interesting underlying things going on too. There's someone who's trying to kill them, so see what happens. You know how much I love these reprints. Crisis of Infinite Earths number 10, exactly as it was in 1985 when we bought it. Look at this, advertisements and all. It's like a time machine for me. It takes me back in time when you look at, these are the ads I grew up as a kid. I used to send away for these things, and I bought comic books from these. I love these old comic books like this. Paper's the same. One of the hot comics on the newsstands, Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum number 1, Jeremy Adams writing, V. Ken Marion doing the artwork. Can't wait to read this one. I'm always waiting for Green Lantern to break away and become a huge, huge star. New Gods #2. I am a Jack Kirby fan, and if you put the New Gods in a comic book, I'm going to buy it. Ram V is doing the writing. Evan Kengel is doing the artwork. Artwork is good. Well, not Jack Kirby, but who is? But this cover is fantastic. This is my cover of the week, my favorite cover. I love Mr. Miracle. He doesn't get enough love. My favorite DC story right now is Jenny Sparks. This is issue #6. Tom King is writing a great story. Jeff Spoke doing the artwork. She is just such a down-to-earth hero, and she's been battling a crazy Captain Atom. Its story's been fantastic. This is one of the first comics I read when I get it in the month. It's the first one I pick up. Milestone Universe Shadow Cabinet #3. Joseph Illidge is writing. Darryl Banks, the guy is great, is doing the artwork. I haven't read this yet, but I'm a huge fan of the Milestone series. I'm rebuilding the original run. The Question All on the Watchtower #3. Alex Segura is doing the writing. This also ties into Justice League Unlimited. This story's been fantastic. And Alex is going to be on the show. We're scheduling a time to get him on to talk to him about this and anything else he's working on. He's going to be one of our first writers in 2025 to be on the show. We have a lot of stuff planned in 2025, going to a lot of shows, going to be interviewing a lot of new writers, a lot of new artists. We have already scheduled 4 for the year, so they're coming up. Titans #19, series that often seems delayed. There's no consistency. I don't even remember what the last issue was about. I guess I'm going to have to catch myself up again, but it has been sporadic. A couple of things at DC have been sporadic. That's the DC pile. Here's Marvel. This one, Alien Paradiso #2. Steve Fox, Edgar Salazar. I love that they're continuing the Alien story. I think everything that they've put out so far with Alien has been great. Amazing Spider-Man 65. We bought this for the cover. Scotty Young cover. He's really putting Spider-Man in some Spider-Man as if Spider-Man was a spider positions. The last couple of covers are really reflective of that. What If Galactus transformed Moon Knight? So Moon Knight is working for Galactus in this. It's Moon Knight. Hulk did it already. I think next month is... No, it was Hulk and... Who was the other one? I can't remember who the other one. Who was the other one? Hulk got it, and... I don't remember who the other one was. And next month's another one. Each month has been a different one. Magic #1. Looking forward to this. Haven't read it yet, but I am a big fan of Magic. Now let's look at the Fantastic Four variant covers. I think that these have been fantastic. You know I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan. You know I'm waiting to buy Fantastic Four #1 at some point, hopefully this year. But here are the Fantastic Four variant covers. Storm #4. This is a homage covers to X-Men #145. This is what I love most about these. They put the homage on the back so you know what it is, what comic it's homaging. Marvel, great idea on this one. This is fantastic. Spirit of Vengeance #4. Herbie as Wolverine from Wolverine 37. Look at how awesome Herbie is with the claws. Absolutely fantastic. Miles Morales Spider-Man #29. It is a homage to Amazing Spider-Man 300. I know there's a big community of collectors of Amazing Spider-Man 300 homages. Hopefully everyone's picking this one up. It's a great homage cover. Wolverine #2. Homage to Wolverine #1, back from the early 90s. Look at how great that is. Fantastic. Shouldn't have the claws, though. Incredible Hulk #21. It's a homage to Hulk #1. Look at this. The Thing as the Hulk character. These are awesome. Another Incredible Hulk homage. This one is I think gonna be a big seller this week because it is a homage to this. And this is what it looks like in the movie right now. So the new Captain America movie shows this. There's the homage. Great. One of my favorite homages this week, Immortal Thor 19. I am a collector of homage covers to the Beta Ray Bill cover from the original Thor 337. I actually bought one this week. Check out our video on Saturday. I bought another homage one that references this. Exceptional X-Men #5. A very rare homage cover to Champions #1. Love the Champions. Have this whole run and every other Champions issue that's ever been published. And finally, the big book of the week. What is the biggest book of the week in your opinion? What's the biggest seller? What's the one to buy because it's going to go up? Ultimate Wolverine #1. Can't wait to read this. Yes, Wolverine enters his own series. Look at that costume. Looks very different than the regular Wolverine. This one, if you did not pick it up now. I'm actually considering getting all of the variant covers from Midtown online. Go get Ultimate Wolverine #1. Do not miss it because it's going to go up in value like all the other Ultimates. Look at Ultimate Spider-Man, what it's worth. Look at Ultimate Black Panther #1, what it's worth. Go and get it. This will have multiple prints. Here are our recommendations for next week. How we do recommendations. We give you one Marvel, one DC, 3 indie comics that you should pick up at the newsstand next Wednesday. Absolute Wonder Woman #4. Absolute Wonder Woman is the best of the Absolute line. Pick up Absolute Wonder Woman #4. They're doing a reprint of Absolute Wonder Woman #1 and a reprint of Absolute Wonder Woman #2. Get those two. Pick up the reprints if you didn't pick the other ones up. Story's been absolutely fantastic. DC, it's a funny one. Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon #1. It's a one-shot. No idea what's going to happen in it, but it sounds as cool as anything I've heard in a long time. Go pick it up. Indies, Terminator #4 is out. There are 20 variant covers for it. Terminator from Dynamite has been really good. It's based on the original Terminator movies. It's a continuation. Pick up #4 and pick up the other issues if you missed them. This next one is a long shot. Pin Up Apocalypse. It's about pin-up characters in an apocalypse, pin-up girls in an apocalypse and how they would survive. It's from Whatnot Comics. I've never bought a Whatnot comic before. I'm planning on buying this next week. So you grab it and let me know. Let me know about Whatnot Comics if you know it. Final one is Resurgence of the Valiant Universe #1. It's the finale. They are redoing the Valiant Universe. There you go. Go pick it up. It's a resurgence of the Valiant Universe. Valiant Universe includes some great characters from the past. Go pick it up. Make sure you like and comment on this. Subscribe. If you really want to help us out, give us a thanks. That will help us buy more comics. As you see, we buy tons of comics books here. We have a lot coming up in 2025. A lot of shows, a lot of interviews, a lot more comics. Don't forget to join us on Sunday, January 19th, Comics Con, St. George Theater, Staten Island. Come over and say hello. Be on the video with me and Brian. We'll both be there. Cassidy might also be there. It might be the 3 of us on there. Come and say hello. We're going to be recording for about an hour and a half. We'd love to see you. And then we're going to watch Black Panther. So come watch Black Panther with us. Thanks for watching. Love what you collect. Collect what you love. I will see you next week. Same Collector's Confession time. Same Collector's Confession channel. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.